Hey there, all my soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn back with another message. Today, I'm going to be talking about implant removal, at least from my perspective, what I've experienced. And of course, that's all I can speak from is my own personal experience. And I'm going to do that while I'm painting my nails. I feel like that might make it easier to talk. I'm generally doing something else when I talk to other people. It helps me actually concentrate. So, yeah, that's what we're going to try today, because it takes me a lot of concentration to paint my nails. Never really been my forte, so that's why most of the time they are not painted. Okay, so implants and implant removals. I've been feeling like, or I had been feeling like there was a couple of different areas on my body that when I would hear the term implant or think of the term implant, those areas of my body would, you know, come to mind, like, every time. And so, I started, you know, kind of putting two and two together that was probably the case, that, there was probably some type of implant or tag or whatever the term is. I'm sure there's a difference. I know there's a difference, but I'm not sure what it is. Anyhow, back to, I can only speak from what I experienced. So, yeah, so, I was doing meditation the other day, and when I was doing the breath work, I'm trying to remember exactly what, because I do different types of, kind of like a mix between meditations we've done on lives with Aluna Ash 9D, and kind of my own twist to those. And so, I know I just don't remember what version, but I guess that doesn't matter. So, initially, and this has happened numerous times in meditation, like I see eyes or an eye, and a couple of times it's come into for lack of a better word, a face, because I can't hardly explain what I see sometimes, but, yeah, so anyways, face, and, that doesn't happen all the time, and that's not like, premonitions or, clairvoyance or anything. This is different. This is something there in front of me, at least in front of my third eye, I guess you would say. Well, you can tell I didn't get any sleep last night. Energy's kicking my ass. I got bags. Anyways, so it started out as eyes, and I knew my energy was, you know, in a positive state, and I didn't feel any fear or negativity or anything like that. So, and my discernment is really high, and intuition really spot on. So, I knew there was nothing to fear. And then it started coming in clearer, and the shape of the head, what started out to look almost like the shape of a classic alien, if that makes sense. You know, the top of the head wasn't quite as bulbous, round, but oh, I wish I should have tried to draw it, but anyways, and so as it was coming in, you know, a little bit clearer and a little bit clearer, my first thought was E.T., you know, extraterrestrial of some sort, some race of whatever. But as it came in clearer, I realized that it was a dragon. And when it first started coming in, it was like a whitish gray color. And this is when, before I realized it was a dragon. And so it was like a whitish gray color. But I don't feel like the dragon was that color, because ultimately the dragon ended up being a red dragon. It didn't say anything. But I knew, like, we were face to face, but I knew that he was reaching around and grabbing this implant, and all of this made sense, you know, immediately in the moment, because, like I said, I had had thoughts of this in the past, about that being an implant area. It was, you know, right back here in my shoulder blade. I believe I also have another one down here on my right hip. And that could just be an energy blockage, because I feel like that is actually been kind of working out a little bit at a time. But yeah, the dragon didn't say anything. I didn't get a name that day, but earlier today, I actually got 2 names, and that's actually a different video, about dragons, about my dragons, I guess, that I've always known was there, and actually even talked about them, but almost in like a joking way for years. And now I realize they're there. Yeah. So anyways, but I realized that the implant was removed, and then he was gone. And okay, so then after that happened, I want to say I fell asleep, and when I woke up, like, even though it was back here that I felt the removal, like all through here, just really was tense, and sore, very, very sore. I remember clearing my throat a lot afterwards. So even though the implant was over here in my shoulder, it very much had connection to the root chakra. I mean, the root chakra. Wow, the throat chakra. Although I do remember when it was being pulled that there was some like release almost of like tension, or, you know, like a dam being opened to release flow over here in this area. And I want to say down here in this other area where I have a feeling that there's some type of blockage or tag or implant. So it was kind of a choom 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 effect, you know, in technical terms. Choom choom choom. Yeah, because That's the kind of technical terms I speak in. I don't have fancy words for what happens to me. I just try to explain it the best I can. That'll resonate with everybody else, because I know we're all going through weird shit like this. So, anywho, I'm already messing up my nails now because I wasn't focused on going ahead and doing the other side. I'm terrible at this nail stuff. Anyway, so, I guess kind of got off topic there, but that still gives some information about my experience with tags or implants or whatever, and my red dragon. So probably do another video on my dragons. So peace, love, and light out. Until next time, it's Angel of the Dawn.